So back in the day, how many of you guys used to normalize playing in the road? Yeah, yeah, we all did. All of our ball games, whether it be baseball, soccer, basketball, we played them in the street, you know, like normal kids. I know that today, a lot of kids don't do this anymore, but we did. We played in the road, and it was fun. I mean, everybody'd be out there. We'd be playing our game. We'd be in the middle of it. And, somebody's getting ready to run a base, which we use trash can lids, rugs, car mats, whatever we could find for bases. And they'd be halfway around, and then suddenly somebody would yell, "What? Car?" And then everybody would move over to the side of the road, let the car go by. And then when the car went by and it was safe, we'd all travel back to the road. And we would literally start off right where we left off at. How many of you guys remember doing this? Basketball, same thing. I remember getting trash cans and using them to throw the balls in. One was on one side of the street, one was on the other side of the street. We'd use the middle of the street as the court, and we would try to sink the basketballs into the garbage cans. I mean, we were creative. You didn't even have to have a real basketball. Volleyball, soccer ball, if it bounced, we would use it. Didn't you remember those blow up balls, the real cheap ones you got from Walmart? That was a kickball. That was a basketball. That was a soccer ball. That was any ball you needed to do whatever game you were playing. And it all took place in the front of somebody's house in the street. Now, I do not recommend this. So, disclaimer, kids, don't go play in the street, okay? It's not safe anymore. Technically, it probably wasn't safe back then. But back then, people knew we did it, and they watched for kids playing in the roads. Because, we didn't have basketball places and stuff like that unless we walked to a school or whatever. But if you guys played any of these games outside in the roads, because that was our hangout spot, let me know. Let me know what you played. Let me know what you used. I mean, we were some creative kids. We came up with some cool ways of playing everyday games. So let me know. Drop some comments. Tell me some stories. I love hearing the stories. I try to comment on everybody's comments. I try to comment back. Anyway, guys, make sure you're liking the video. Make sure you're sharing it. And number one above all, make sure you're subscribing so you don't miss them. That way you can catch all these, because they only get better as I go. I mean, I'm coming up with more and more ideas. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next time.